Hello everyone, Silent K here, and welcome to the 1000 subscriber special. It's quite a big milestone, so I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing. It's actually been almost 5 years since I started this channel. It'll be 5 years at the beginning of January. And I never really expected to go very far with it. I just started as a hobby to tie together some other hobbies like gaming, video editing, and graphic design, which I did on the side before I started my channel. And one of the first things I uploaded, just as a test for the recording software and for getting things set up on YouTube, was Alice Madness Returns. It was just some basic gameplay clips, but it is one of my favorite games of all time. I must have played through this game at least 6 times all the way through, as I am a pretty big Alice fan. I'm kinda into fairy tales in general, but Alice is one of the main ones. I have a few Alice books, I have figures, including a full set of Alice Gashapon from Pop Wonderland's book. I have an Ozone doll dressed as Alice. I have a nanoblock knockoff Alice, a Lego minifigure Alice, and a Matos figure, which is a rather new Chinese figure company that only has a few figures released so far, and one of the most recent ones is an Alice figure. So when American Mcgee's Alice came out, it was right up my alley, and that game was alright, but it had some combat problems. Like, the enemies were ridiculously hard, so most of the combat was staying as far away from them as possible and sniping them off with your long-range weapons. It was rather tedious, but the design was good. And then along comes Alice Madness Returns, which made the combat like infinitely better. It's a lot more empowering, you get right up in the enemies' faces. And for me, I love this game. I played through it a bunch of times. I have like 50 hours into it. But I haven't played it since that time like 5 years ago. So it's kind of revisiting an old game for me. I'll probably only play it for like an hour for a one-shot recording, unless there's some sort of demand for more. But I have to warn you, I'm pretty bad at Let's Plays. There are a few reasons this is a competitive gaming channel, and that's one of them. So don't expect much. But for these sorts of specials, I like to do something a little different. So I figured we would play through this a little bit. Now, as I've said, I've played through this quite a few times, so I've 100% completed everything. All the memories, all the hidden snouts and bottles and whatnot, all this crap. I even did the I edit to unlock the pre-order bonuses, even though I did not pre-order this. So you got the pre-order weapons like the cleaver, the pepper grinder, hobby horse, teapot cannon, as well as a few extra dresses. I have all those unlocked. Steampunk Siren, Silk Maiden, Royal Suit, Miss Stitch, Caterpillar, Cheshire, Checkmate, Flesh Maiden, Late But Lucky, Hattress, and the regular story mode. So I got all that unlocked. But for this, we're just going to start fresh with a new save file and play for about an hour or so, and that'll be that.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor!
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Like your parents, Charlie. Alright, so in between the Wonderland parts, we got this, like, real world parts.
The loo smells awful.
Worse than your room?
My stories to the children bear strange fruit. The drawings expose pieces of my mind.
What's wrong there?
Can't find the door.
There's lots of doors.
Do something. Anything.
Wasted doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
Abandoned toys and worn-out shoes have a past, and the people who used them too. My past was consumed by fire. The Illustrated News feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at match factory, 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite mad.
Years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
No real point to the first-person camera, but...
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
This photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish that I could thank the sender. And we're off. I need to get our crazy pills.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family. Who'd want her?
Nice people.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
Very quotable.
This place is all...
You like Paganini, Mrs. How about Paganini?
Seen the price of cheese.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 puss. Don't be afraid.
That's what he said.
Bloody loud and talk.
Like a real dog. No changing
You
nappies.
look like a disturbing gent.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
Could double as a Halloween special.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Cheap. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
This game definitely has some nice set pieces. That's one of the things I like about it. Like, in the real world, the set pieces look kind of dreary and whatnot, but the ones in Wonderland are a lot better.
Do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. One mouse needs weapon.
Pretty birds, like you.
No wonderland.
You've done magic.
You dream.
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
We just need a moment of silence for that introduction to Wonderland. Nice juxtaposition of the horrible things to come with the more fantastic, beautiful parts. I remember it looking a little different though. I turned off some filters to make it better for YouTube. I'm just gonna throw those on real quick just to see what kind of difference it makes. Alrighty, I messed with the settings a little bit. The only thing I didn't turn on was motion blur, because that usually is horrible for YouTube. Looks a little better, but... Let's see... I remember there being a faster way to move, but I think you need the teleportability that I don't seem to have yet. Oh, there we go. Now I got the twirl.
If you leave from that temple again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Like this set piece is pretty cool. Bright purple drink.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Right. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
Oh, I don't have the dash yet. I thought you got it when you got the twirl, but...
All curled up. She's barely there. Vixen in her hidey
You get teeth to upgrade your weapons. I suggest upgrading the Vorpal blade as much as possible until you get the teapot cannon, as those are the 2 most important weapons in the game. Don't waste any on the pepper grinder. That thing's only has a few specific. That thing only has a few specific uses, and the power of it doesn't really matter.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
So 2 of this game's main criticisms were the lack of boss battles, which is kind of understandable. I don't really mind the lack of them, but this game is mostly without boss battles. And the other thing was, some people say it's repetitious, but there's a lot of mini games in this game to break up the monotony, and these slide games are one of them. This is obviously the more simple of the slide puzzles. But each chapter also has its own minigame that you play like 3 times. Plus there are rose games? I forget what they are, but they either have you answer a trivia question or do a little mini battle. So there's a lot of stuff to break up the monotony.
The vorpal blade
Now I
is
get the vorpal
swift
blade.
and keen and always ready for service.
Go snicker snack.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really?
That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
It leaves them dead, as seen in a previous poem.
Flight or fight implies a permanent peace. But flight often just means putting off the fight for another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
God damn it. First battle.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Alrighty, now we got the dash ability, or dodge ability. So we can start our speed run. When you dodge on the ground, she's got like a little pause animation at the end. But if you jump and dodge, whoop, that's not jump. Then you skip that animation. Pro speedrun strats. If I could remember what the jump button was.
Our purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed. Its unproductive ones must be eliminated.
Whoa, what the hell? Thanks, cutscene. Oh man. How do I do next? There we go. I forget if the bottles do anything. I think they're just a collectible. I'm not going to be doing a 100% run, obviously, but we'll pick up what we see along the way. Is that it? No, that's where I came from. Yeah. I think there's also... no.
It's you again, Alice. You may approach.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
The Duchess's pepper grinder. Spice up your foes. Prepare savory snouts. Let's see. How many buttons? There we go. There was another button too for. Yeah, oh no, that's the lock one. But yeah, you can do the manual fire or lock on fire. Oh, hello. Come on, cool down. I gotta get used to this thing again. It's kinda wonky.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
Picnic a basket? Don't mind if I do. Lock on's a toggle, not a hold to stay locked on. That's why I kept getting confused.
Finish your suit, girls. Move on, I'll stay there on
Mock turtle snow globe? Sure, why not? Damn it. I knew there was a moving one somewhere. Ew. There's something over there, I can't remember. Memory or something. Yeah, there we go. Bottle. Thank you. Here we go. Oh no, it's the next one. There's one where the sky looks really cool, like in the beginning. I don't remember running this laggy, but it's probably because I'm recording and there's a ton of shit going on. I'll always read this as if your life depended on it, because it does. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friend can use these choppers and you'll improve your weapon's capacity. Wow, it is really laggy for some reason. Purple blade. Oh god. Why is it so laggy?
Hatter always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
Anyway, I'm the type that just like to take in the scenery once in a while, so don't mind me when I do that. Whoop. I always get those confused. These guys. They're not too bad, but they do lunge, so you have to be careful to dodge at the right times. Thank you, tutorial. mech goblin. I thought there was something on here. Oh, yeah, these things heal you? Yes. I think I'm at full health though. I think they also show you things. Oh yeah, like that. That's it. That's a battle. What the hell? Get out of the wall. Oh, there you are. Let's see.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died guilty. Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
There. Now we're getting back into the flow. Like, look at this. That's a pretty awesome set piece right here. I always get left trigger and left bumper confused. I'm not using a 360 controller. I'm using a Logitech. So. Amazing amount of detail. It's something that you only just look at once in passing. Friends of yours, Alice?
The Hatter's domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical. I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
Alrighty, well that's been about an hour and we've just entered the Hatter's domain with a brand new dress, so I think that's a good point to wrap it up. I don't know, it feels good playing this again, so maybe I'll just continue on with it anyway, but If you want to make sure videos go for this, you can show some support with a comment. I know I'm not really a good Let's Player, but every once in a while I like to do something different. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing. It means a lot to me. As always, you can like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed the video. And from now on, I've also added a fan funding support button to the channel page. I'm not going to make a big deal about promoting it, but some people like to show their support that way, so it's there if you want to. So, as always, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and tune in again next time.